Hey guys, I am back with another banger, guys, on top of another banger, guys. So without wasting your time, let's get into this. So today we are going to be covering what? Hyperbola. So hyperbola, it is type of what? Of functions. If you are writing tomorrow, guys, this is the right video for you guys. So now listen to me carefully, guys. A hyperbola, its standard formula is what? It's y is equal to a over x, guys. Okay, you understand that? So a over x is what? It is our standard formula, guys. So before I can go to any exam questions now, let me explain how does a affect what? Our graph. When our a, it is what? When our a, it is greater than 0, meaning when our a is what? It is positive. It is going to be what? It is going to be ta. And then you ask yourself, how? Ta ganja. So in trigonometry, guys, we have something called what? All students took what? Coffee. So my student know in class how do I remember this acronym. But for you guys, because you are writing tomorrow, let's just go into this. Then check. When a it is greater than 0, it is going to be what? Positive. Positive meaning it's going to be what? Ta. Ta meaning when our a it is positive is going to be where? In the first quadrant and the third quadrant. Understand? And then okay, so when our a it is less than 0, when our a is less than 0, meaning when our a it is negative, our graph is going to exist where? In the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant. Whatever. That thing is going to be what? S and C. So S and C, how do we remember that that acronym? We say science. Why do we say science? A lot of students have a negative attitude towards science. Right? Okay, so I didn't explain to you guys why I say ta. Because of here at Kasi, when I say ta, it means I am positive towards you, my brother. Right? But yes, even for you American students, you can actually hear my Kasi language. Okay, so now I have explained what the A, guys. Let's go to what? Let's go to the asymptote. The asymptotes are the line in which our graph approaches but do not touch. Whatever. So the asymptotes, they are divided into two. There is horizontal asymptote and vertical asymptote. So horizontal asymptote goes along with what? With y is equal to q, and then the vertical the horizontal asymptote go along with what? Y is equal to q, and the vertical asymptote goes along with what? X minus p is equal to 0. Right? Okay. So let's start with what? With the horizontal what? Asymptote. So when I put q on this equation, it is going to move what? It is going to move the graph vertical, whether up or down. Whether what? Whether up or down. Right? We have highlighted what? Our horizontal asymptote. And then we go to what? We go to our vertical asymptote. Our vertical asymptote, guys, when p it is negative, our graph will shift to the right. And then when p it is positive, our graph will shift to the left. Whatever. But I will highlight that in a second, because we are about to do what? A question paper. A question paper. Question that I'm sure it's gonna appear when you are writing the exam. Okay, so I've indicated what is the asymptote. The asymptotes are the lines in which the graph approaches but does not what? Does not touch. And then we have what? We have two types of okay, so let me highlight even this last part. When you're looking for the y-intercept, you're going to let what? Let x equaling to 0. And then when you're looking for what? For x-intercept, you let what? You let y equaling to 0. So y-intercept, we know that this thing is a what? Is the origin. So for the y-intercept, we know that our x here is going to be what? It is going to be 0. For what? For the y-intercept. For the y-intercept, x is going to be equal to what? To 0. And then for x-intercept, we're going to let what? Let y equal to 0. Y equal to 0 because of y at this point, it is what? It is 0. So guys, continue with us. I'm about to show you an exam question. Okay. Okay guys, we are back. So we are going to be doing these questions right here, guys. Okay, let's hope that you can pause for you to see them correctly. Correcto. Okay guys, so okay, on these questions, they say what? 5.1. Okay, so what does 5.1 say? Okay, let me first read the what they didn't say question, guys. Okay, so the standard formula here, it is written what? It is written f of x is equal to minus 1 over x minus 3 plus 2. So, okay, I've written some information that is going to help us on the side, right? Yeah, guys, I got you. I don't want you to struggle or go through a lot of go through a lot of notes. Okay, so f of x is equal to negative 1 over x minus 3 plus 2. So now the 5.1 says what? Write down equation of the asymptote, guys. So when they say to you write down equation of the asymptote, it means now they are looking for what? They are looking for the horizontal asymptote and the vertical asymptote. So let's start with what? Let's start with the horizontal asymptote, guys. So when you are looking for the horizontal asymptote, HA, right? You're going to take what? You're going to take Q and its side. You're going to say what? Y is equal to 2. Then you are done. Whatever. And then for the vertical asymptote, what are you going to do? You take what? You take the numerators the way they are. X minus 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to what? 2, 3. Whatever. So when it comes to the asymptotes, I hope it's not a big trouble for you guys. Okay, so now we are done with what? We are done with the asymptote. Okay, so we go to what? 5.2. So on 5.2, the question says what? Determine the coordinates of the x-intercept. So x-inter, we say what? Y is equals to 0. Okay, all right. Then because we say y for x-intercept, y is equals to 0, meaning where we see f of x or where we see y, we are going to substitute what? We are going to substitute 0. Then it's going to be what? 0 minus 1 over x minus 3 plus 2. Whatever. Okay, so now we go back to what? We go back to algebra. Whatever. Because we have plus here, we transpose it. It's going to be give us what? Minus 2 is equals to negative 1 over x minus 3. Right? And then you cross multiply. When you cross multiply, we are going to have what? We are going to have So this is over 1, right? This multiplied by the numerator negative 2 multiplied by denominator, numerator multiplied by denominator. If you favor pirates, guys, this one's gonna be easy for you. Then it's going to be what? Minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 1 multiplied by negative 1. Negative what? Negative 1. Then we'll have what? Minus 2x plus 6 is equal to negative 1. Right? And then we'll have what? We are going to transpose this. Is going to be what? Minus 7 minus 2x. Right? Divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. X is going to be equal to what? 7 over 2. What is the coordinates of what? Of the x-intercept? Our y is already 0. Is going to be what? 7 over 2, and our y is going to be what? 0. And then we go to what? Okay, then we are done with 5.2. We go to 5.3. Then 5.3, we are going to just say what? 5.3. So 5.3 is what? Is the y-intercept. So y-intercept is going to be where we see x. So where we see x, we're going to substitute what? 0. Then it's going to be what? Negative 1 over 0 minus 3 plus 2. You see it? And then we'll have what? Let me just okay, so here we're going to have what? 2 comma 3 3. Well, I'm going to have what? 2 comma 3 3. So meaning our x is going to be what? Our x is going to be 0, and our y is going to be what? 2 comma 3 3. Well, so now we have enough information for us to be able to sketch the graph above. Okay, so guys, if you watch the whole video, I talked about when our a it is negative, our graph is going to exist in the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant, and that is what? Science. Okay, all right. And then look at this now, guys. Our a here is what? It is negative. So meaning our graph is going to exist where? In the it's going to exist in the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So you know what? Let me just rub here. So that I can make space for me to be able to sketch. Okay, alright, then we draw out the Cartesian plane. Okay, we're drawing what? Our Cartesian plane. So guys, there's no need for you to actually write the values in the Cartesian plane. Right? Yeah, there's no need for you to do it, to write those for you to actually write the numbers there. You need to do it like a G. Whatever. Okay, so now check. When you sketch the graph, guys, you start with what? The Cartesian plane. After the Cartesian plane, you're going to put what? You're going to put the asymptote. Asymptote. Whatever. Okay, then look at this. Horizontal asymptote. Horizontal asymptote. We are going to do what? Sketch that line. Then we indicate y is equal to 2, because of the person who's actually going to mark you doesn't they pretend like they don't know maths, guys, so just try to accommodate them. And then for the vertical asymptote, vertical asymptote, x is equal to what? 2 3. You understand? Vertical x is equal to what? 2 3, right? And then we are done with what with your asymptote. And then do you see these asymptotes, ne? This new asymptote, they are like our new Cartesian plane. Whatever. They are like what? They are like our new Cartesian plane. So our graph is going to be here, it's going to be here. On the second quadrant and the fourth quadrant. So what do you do after putting the asymptote? You just put the arms. The arms I'm talking about these things, right? And then what? Understand? And then okay, and then after after like this point, you just put what? You just put your y-intercept and your x-intercept. Let's start with y. This is the y-intercept. It's going to be what? 0 and 2 comma 3 3. Understand? And then for the x-intercept, we are going to put what? 7 over 2 and 0. Okay guys, so that's how the cookie crumbles. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.